Hello friends, welcome back to RMK Resolutions. Here we are going to discuss about the important topic and the name of the topic in front of you, that is the pyramid of number. This is the third type of ecological pyramid. So in the previous two videos we have discussed the ecological pyramids and we discussed the pyramid of number and pyramid of biomass. Now we are going to discuss about the pyramid of energy. So first understand the definition of energy. Energy, it is very important for all living organisms, and that particular energy is necessary to do work. Energy is necessary for the metabolisms, different biochemical reactions which are takes place inside the body. For that purposes, energy is needed. So every living organism, they need the energy for the survival. So that's why it is important to study the pyramids of pyramids of the energy. So how this study helps to understand how energy is transferred from one trophic level to the another trophic level. Second thing, how much amount of energy is transferred, how much amount of energy is released, that is going to explain in the pyramid number. So of these three ecological pyramid that we have seen, the pyramid of energy, this is the most informative and which gives the best picture of overall nature of the ecosystem. So as compared to the number of pyramid number and pyramid of the biomass, this pyramid of energy, it explains the overall nature of the ecosystem in a very well manner. So we know that energy in the ecosystems, it is flows from producer level to the consumer level. First, energy, it is coming from the sun. You can see on your screen this diagram, it explains the pyramids of energy. So here, ultimate source of the energy is the sun. From the sun, energy is coming to the producers, and in this particular energy is flow from producers to the consumer level. So during each tropic level, 80 to 90% of the energy is lost. 100% energy transformation never takes place. Near about 80 to 90% of the energy is lost. Hence, it is said that the amount of energy decreases from producer level to the consumer level, and this can be represented by the pyramid of energy. We have seen the 10% rule. So this particular only 10% energy is transferred to the each successive tropic level. So an energy pyramid more accurately reflect the law of thermodynamics. We know the first law of thermodynamics. Energy is neither created nor it can be destroyed. It can be transferred from one tropic level to the another tropic level. Hence, the pyramid is always upright. Remember, my dear friends, pyramids of the energy, it is always upright. In the previous few types, we have seen the pyramid of biomass, pyramid of number. That pyramid may be upright or inverted. That is depend on a type of ecosystem. But here, pyramid of energy, it is always upright with large energy at the bottom and less energy is reached to the apex of the pyramid. So the pyramid of energy, it must be based on the determination of actual energy intake of an individual. That is how much energy is utilized during the metabolism and how much energy remain in a waste product and how much energy is going to stored in the body tissue. So the energy input and output is calculated in the pyramid of energy. That is, that's why the energy flow can be expressed per unit of land or water per unit time. So this is important, pyramid of energy. So just we take an example. If the ecosystem received the 1,000 calories of light energy in a given day from sun, so all energy is not absorbed by these particular primary producers. Some energy is reflected back to the space in the form of heat. So if sun is giving 1,000 calories to the producers, so only 10% of energy is absorbed and most of the heat is reflected back. So as I told you, only small portion is utilized by the producers or the green plants, and plant use this particular energy for the respiration purposes, for the growth purposes, and for the different metabolic purposes. So as I told you, out of that 1,000 calories, only 100 calories is stored in the energy rich material. We said that producers, they are going to produce the food material, so only 10% of the calories are stored in the food material. Now suppose this particular animals, primary consumers such as the deer, or if that deer eat the plants containing 100 calories. Now this particular plant, they having 100 calories. So deer, if they eat the 100 calories of the food energy, so deer use some of it energy for their own metabolism and store only 10 calories as a food energy. So deer here, primary consumer, they saves or they store only 10 calories of the food energy. So again, I am going to explain. Sun gives 1,000 calories. Out of that 1,000 calories, producer saves only 100 calories in the form of food, and this particular primary consumers, they saves only 10 calories in the form of food. Again, suppose secondary consumers, suppose lion, they eat that deer. So even smaller amount of energy is received for these particular secondary, tertiary or further consumers. Thus, the conclusion is that the usable energy, it is decreases from sunlight to producers to herbivorous to carnivorous, and that's why the pyramid of energy, it is always upright. So this is a very important point, and remaining energy is lost in the form of heat. And there is another category in the food chain is the decomposers, that is bacteria, fungi. They also received some amount of energy because decomposers are very important in the food chain. If decomposers are not there, then food chain, food web, this is not possible. So some amount of energy is again transferred to the decomposers, and again that energy is recycled, or we can say the nutrients are recycled to the producer. So this is about the produce pyramids of the energy. Again, these are the some pictures which explain the pyramids of the energy. Picture on your screen, you can see these are the producers which are always at the base. We know that in the pyramid, ecological pyramids, we place the producer always at the base. Then this one is the primary consumer. Suppose this is the insect larva. So again they receives only 10% of energy. Suppose here the 100% of energy in the rainforest lives. So only 10% of the energy is received for the insect larva. Then only 1% of the energy is received for the secondary consumer, and further out of that only 0.1% energy is received to this crocodile, that is a tertiary consumer. So here you can see 10% loss of the original energy as it climbs higher up to the pyramid. So this is the pyramid of the energy, which explain the best picture of the ecosystem, how energy is transformed. I always said that in the ecosystem, we have seen the definition of the ecosystem. So in the ecosystem, nutrients are and energy is flowing. So this particular pyramids of the energy, it explain how energy is flowing from one tropic level to the another tropic level. So again, this picture explain the pyramids of the energy autotrophs. They told in the form of the kilocalories. If producers are having a 90,000 kilocalories, then herbivorous received only 9,000 kilocalories. Further 900 kilocalories are transferred to the carnivorous, and successively here at the apex only 9 kilocalories are received. So this is the rule of the nature. Again, the same thing is explained in this particular diagram. Pyramid of the energy, 100% they having energy. Suppose it having 100%, then further only 10% is transformed. So this is known as the 10% rule of the energy. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe my channel RMK Resolutions, and hit the bell icon for more update. Thank you. Bye bye.